Hey, what's going on, guys? Hezit here, back again with another video, and today I am 8-1 in this grand challenge. I've been using this Lava Hound deck right here. I got a 12 win with it earlier today on my Twitch stream. I think it's super solid. It's got the Goblin Hut in it, which is obviously one of the strongest cards in the meta right now. We lost to a Balloon X deck earlier. It's kind of a tough matchup, but other than that, we beat a lot of different stuff. So yeah, let's just jump into it and see if we can finish off the 12 win. Alright, jumping in here, up against LaBuzz. I don't know if you guys saw that on the camera there, but my water actually splashed up. We got my lows a little bit. Good to stay hydrated, but maybe not the best time to be drinking right when I start a video. Alright, we're just going to Goblin Hunt first play. I think I've played maybe like 5 or 6 Goblin Hunts out of the 8 or 9 games in this GC. It has been very, very obvious how strong Goblin Hunt is. I don't know about the win rate, but I think it's seeing about a 60% or 70% use rate on Royale API. Royale API is a great website if you want to check out stats and stuff like that. And it looks like we might actually be in a little bit of a mirror matchup. Now, if he does have the Inferno Dragon, we pretty much lose automatically. I was on stream earlier actually with the Juicy One, who's one of the best Lava Hound players in the game. He's been playing it competitively for a long time now, and one of the pro tips he kind of gave me in playing the Lava Mirror matchup is sometimes if you have a bad cycle, you can pressure opposite lane with something like a Barbarian's Minor Push, but it looks like we're going to absolutely annihilate his Lava Hound here. Look at all the Spear Goblins going down there. We're going to mine in the tower as well. Even though he's going to probably Barbaro my Spear Goblins here, the Barbs should still provide a really good counter push for us. He's going to still have to spend Barbs of his own to be able to kill my push. Unfortunately, the Mega Minion does live there with one sliver of HP, so we're going to have to probably play a Mega Minion of our own to be able to kill his Barbarians without taking too much damage. But overall, I think it's a pretty solid start to the game. We're going to play a Baby Dragon as well, just to maybe put a little pressure on his Goblin Hunt, also not take too much damage there. That Mega Minion surviving was really, really unfortunate. I think that cost us maybe like that Baby Dragon. We wouldn't have had to use it if the Mega Minion died there. So kind of unfortunate. Luckily, though, he didn't go with a Goblin Hunt or a Lava Hound there. So we're just going to be able to go with the Goblin Hunt. Or should I go for a Lava here? No, I think I'm going to Goblin Hunt first, just to be able to defend his Goblin Hut without taking too much chip damage. And then we're going to go for a Lava Hound once the 3 Spear Goblins die, once we're at 10 Elixir. So, yeah, we should be pretty good here. Alright, he's going to Lava Hound in the back. We're going to do the same thing. Wear down a little bit of damage, but it seems to be just a mirror matchup. So we don't have to worry about any Inferno Dragons, which will be good. And do I go in for the... I think I'm going to go for the Minor Barbs opposite lane. I'm not really sure whether or not I'm supposed to play Minor or Barbarians first, but either way, I think it'll apply a little bit of pressure. It'll allow us to get a good Mega Minion here. Hopefully it kills his Mega Minion, and then obviously the Baby Dragon on top of his. He's going to get a nice value poison there. It's going to kill a lot of my stuff. Ooh, the Baby Dragon actually does kind of run away from the Lava Hound there, so it's not that good. We're going to Barbaro on top of his Barbarians, and then Poison and Minor the tower. That way we can defend and attack at the same time. Minor there got, I think that was right on time, so it was okay. Get a little bit of chip damage with the Lava Pups there, but not as much as I would have hoped. We're down a little bit. So, okay, that's Baby Dragon here. He's going to do the same. We're going to be able to kill the Barbs, but we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Alright, let's set up a Goblin Hut. I'm going to play it a little close to my tower. That way we would have been able to pull the Lava Hound even if he didn't play it in that kind of weird position. And I'm also going to play a Lava Hound of my own to tank for his Baby Dragon. And then I'll go for a... I'll go for a Poison. Then we're going to go for a defensive Minor against his. We do actually miss the Minor. That's a good Minor placement from him. This guy, it looks like he'll be able to take me out here. As long as the Lava Pups don't lock on, we will be able to go for one more kind of mini push, but I don't see us being able to win this game. Alright, let's just spam the bridge here. We're going all in. We won't be able to get another Lava Hound in time because he'll just be able to go for a Minor Poison, and we probably won't be able to defend it unless we got lucky and caught the Minor with the Barbarians. He's actually going to go for a Lava Hound at the bridge. Oh, the Baby Dragon surviving with 1 HP. We've been so unlucky this game with 1 HP troops. The 1 HP Baby Dragon and the 1 HP Mega Minion that I was talking about earlier. Looks like both of those combined will cost us the game there. I feel like we would have won if it weren't for those. But yeah, let's see if we can clutch up this GC and maybe get some more wins. If we go 8-2, that would be very unfortunate. Like, I played the last maybe 30 minutes just trying to get to 8-1. But all right, I'm a little nervous here. Let's just jump into it. All right, up against J. Diego here from Sandstorm OP. One of the first plays that I see a Lava Hound, I see a lot of Lava Hound players doing is playing Lava first play, but with the Goblin Hut, I think you can get away with it, and yeah, he's gonna do the same thing there, bro. Goblin Hut Royale. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be the title of this video. Goblin Huts everywhere. Even if we win or lose the GC, like, I think Goblin Hut Royale is a pretty fair title. They buffed it so much. Like, there's no point in buffing it as much as they did. It's just so unbelievably strong. Like, everyone's using it, and it still has a super high win rate. Alright, looks like we're going to be up against a Graveyard deck here for the second game of the video. We do have a pretty good matchup with Graveyard versus Graveyard. We've got Baby Dragon and Poison, obviously, which are both really good counters. And even though he is Baby Dragon and most likely Ice Wiz and the Goblin Hut, obviously. Oh no, he's actually got the Baby Dragon Musketeer version. Oh yeah, that makes sense because he's got skeletons. Okay. We're still going to have a very good matchup. The Musketeer version is a little bit worse for us to place against than the Ice Wizard NATO version because obviously Musketeer one-shots the Lava Pups, but even still, we're able to consistently get a lot of damage. We can use Barbarians on defense against the next Knight Graveyard push that we'll probably go for. And yeah, let's just set up another Goblin Hut. He's probably going to do the same here. So yeah, it seems to be a pretty good start to the game. And can I get away? I think I can get away with Lava Hound here. Even though he's going to go for Knight Graveyard, I mean, I have Poison, and if he does wait long enough, then we'll be able to get Barbarians down onto the Graveyard. If he doesn't go in here, then I feel like we'll just be able to overwhelm him completely with the Lava Hound. Wow, he's actually going to go for a Naked Graveyard there. Those Barbarians will pretty much live with full HP. Ooh, he's actually going to have to poison that as well. Okay, so the Barbarians will die there, but we basically got 4 Elixir for free there. So we are in a very good spot here, obviously. Let's go for a Baby Dragon once we see his Baby Dragon. And we're going to be looking for poison value to take out both the Spear Goblins and a potential Musketeer. If not, then we'll just go for a Miner on the tower. We're going to go for a Barbarrel to kill some of the Spear Goblins. And yeah, it should be a good bit of damage. Knight does not catch our Miner, luckily, and the Miner pulls the Knight back to the back of the tower so that the Lava Pups can lock on. Do a little bit of Chipper, and yeah, just get another Goblin Hut up. We've got Barbarians back in cycle for the Graveyard, and this is going to be a complete hard counter for us, guys. Like, he really can't do anything here. Because it's double Elixir now especially, we're going to have enough Barbarians pretty much immediately for when he plays Graveyard, and no matter what situation we're in. And even if we don't, then we'll have a Desperation Poison just in case we need it. Okay, so let's get some poison value here. The reason why this is such a hard counter, obviously, as I was mentioning before, is it's just really hard for him to defend Graveyard, or really hard for him to defend the Lava Hound. Like, I get poison value on pretty much whatever he plays, and even if he goes in once I'm pushing, like you're supposed to with Graveyard, like you just did there, we can defend it super easily, even through the lag here. Nothing's facing us, nothing's bringing us out in this matchup. Let's jump into the next game. What are we, 9-2 now? Okay, this is going to be a little tough to get the 12 win here, but let's see if we can keep it going and, yeah, maybe get the 12 win. Gotta love that emote. That emote is a banger. Thank you, CWA, by the way. He got me that emote, so shout out to him. Let's just jump into the next one. Alright, finally got into another game here. It took a little while there. Looks like we're up against a Japanese player here. I think the first character in his name is with a bunch of exclamation marks behind it, but I don't really know the rest of his name. Okay, kind of a bad starting hand here. Unfortunately, we don't have Lava Hound or the, what was it called? The Goblin Hut, so we can't cycle either of those. Although it looks like this guy's playing it pretty passively too. He might be a Golem player or something. Oh my, Goblin Hut Royale. 6 for 6 decks that have been showcased in the video right now. Both my decks and obviously the opponent's decks as well have had the Goblin Hut. This guy doesn't know that quite yet, but I'm pretty sure you can just make an assumption. I mean, pretty high in a GC. It kind of just shows how strong it is, right? The fact that everybody 8 wins and up is using Goblin Hut, like, or they're using like Executioner and Valkyrie and stuff like that. Wow, actually another mirror matchup here. Kind of surprising. Let's go in the opposite lane because I don't know quite yet whether or not he has Inferno Dragon. Obviously, if he does have Inferno Dragon, then we're just going to lose the Lava Hound kind of battle in the same lane. So try to get opposite lane, get a little bit of pressure here, maybe get a Spear Goblin up in the back or over here. But I think that I'm just going to go with a Mega Minion. I don't know why, but in Lava Hound mirror matchups, I always like going pretty aggressively rather than more passive. When the Lava Hounds are playing opposite lane, normally, I like to be the one who's on the offensive, you know, playing my Mega Minions at the bridge with my Lava Hound rather than on defense. And I think I'm going to Miner Poison here as well. This might be a little bit risky. We're going to play I think I want to wait, save enough Elixir to play a Baby Dragon on defense. That Poison Miner might have been a little too aggressive. We're going to take a bunch of damage in the right lane. But I still feel like we're going to be doing okay. Baby Dragon here is going to go down the lane with pretty much half HP, so it'll do a little bit of chip damage into the right tower, and this should probably go to a 2-tower game, so even if we, you know, lose this right tower, the damage that we get in the right lane will definitely not be inconsequential. It'll help us out in the long run. And yeah, we're going to play Spear Goblin Hut a little bit high here, that way that we can tank his Spear Goblins while also hitting his tower. Guess a little bit of a pro tip there. It doesn't really affect too much, but my Spear Goblin's definitely getting a little bit of chip damage, so it'll add up over time. And obviously his Spear Goblin's not really accomplishing much. I mean, this will mean that my Spear Goblin Hut will die a little before his, but you know, not really too much that can be done about that. Unfortunately, we don't really have many counters to Baby Dragon in hand right now, so we're going to play a Barb Barrel on the Spear Goblins there to kill it. Ooh, I kind of missed a Spear Goblin. I don't really know what killed that Spear Goblin, though. Maybe we just got lucky there. Alright, the Mega Minion's obviously going to take out his Baby Dragon there. Going to play Barbs at the bridge. I feel like my Lava Hound should be able to take out the tower, although I'm just going to poison just in case. And then we're going to go for a Miner on the right tower. And I feel like even though, we're going to lose our right tower here, we're up so much damage, and I feel like we're up a little bit of elixir as well, so we should be pretty good here going into the 2-tower game. Now, pro tip here. The Lava Hound placement in the 2-tower game, you want to play it right behind your King Tower on the other lane. That way it ends up kind of right in the pocket. So, yeah, Lava Hound in the pocket's not really a good play because obviously with the 2-tower shooting it, Lava Hound doesn't really have that much HP. I mean, you might think it does, but when a bunch of stuff, like the 2 towers, the defenses obviously that they're going to play are shooting down on it, doesn't really end up very good. And he kind of did a bad Lava Hound push there. So as you guys can see, right in the pocket there, perfectly placed. And he's probably going to play a Barbarians on my Miner. So we're going to go for another Lava Hound to tank the Mega Minion. And that will also, it won't tank for the Lava Pups, unfortunately. It might tank for 2 or 3 of them, but I don't see us taking the tower with this push. Play a Baby Dragon over here as well. He's going to go with a Goblin Hut in the back. Kind of a suspect play from him. Not really sure if that's going to work out in his favor. It's kind of a free poison from us. We'll also be able to target the Baby Dragon there. And it's obviously not going to tank for my Mega Minion or Baby Dragon, so he's going to have to keep defending there. And I think I'm going to go for a Lava Hound in the pocket right here. This Lava Hound will obviously chip down his right tower, but it'll also potentially defend against his Lava Hound push here. And yeah, I think I'm going to go for a Lava Hound at the kind of bridge here. And then we'll play a Barb Barrel to support and kill those Spear Goblins. And then let's try to defend without losing our whole tower here. A lot of mirror matchups. I don't know. I guess this deck is really popular right now. I mean, I didn't play it in the GC, or I didn't play with it, or I didn't play against it rather in the GC that I won with this deck earlier on stream today. So I don't know, maybe I kind of popularized it with the juicy one in tow. Alright, Barbarians to catch the Miner there. That's also going to tank for the Lava Pups. Miner's going to do a bunch of tip damage on his right tower. I think I'm going to go for a Lava Hound in the pocket here. We've got a huge counter push coming, and it's obviously going to tank for the Baby Dragon there. Kind of leaked a little bit, but not the end of the world. Let's get a Miner on the tower. Kind of a placement that I haven't played so far in this match, so hopefully he doesn't predict it. And yeah, it should be GG. Really close game there, but I feel like we played the mirror matchup much better than him. Hopefully you guys can learn how to play the mirror matchups from that deck, or from that match, I guess. And let's hop into the last game. What are we? Are we 11-1? Maybe 10-2? I don't really know. I don't really remember. Okay, only 10-2. Let's see if we can clutch out this GC and maybe win some other games. Alright, we finally found a game. It took a while again. I think that GCs need to be changed a little bit. I think that they should be 50 gems. They're a little too expensive for what they give as rewards with all the other reward options like season passes, clan, or what is it called? The clan chest or the war chest, whatever. I mean, obviously with the daily deals and stuff like that. So I think that they need to be consolidated into just challenges rather than grand challenges and classic challenges. That way, a lot more people will be playing. They'll be a little bit more accessible, and I think the rewards will be a little better overall. So, I don't know. I feel like they need to be popularized again. I think Supercell would probably profit from that in the end. And are we playing against another Baby Dragon Lava Hound player here? Hopefully it's another Graveyard player. That would be very good for us, obviously. Don't really know what to play here, to be honest. So I'm going to see how he defends these Spear Goblins. Okay, Mega Minion from him. Obviously going to Lava Hound right now. He doesn't have Mega Minion or Baby Dragon in cycle. So if this is another Lava Hound deck, then we will pretty much just win the mirror matchup automatically here. And yeah, I'd be curious to see how he defends it. Okay, Ewas from him. Looks like this is maybe the Graveyard Bomb Tower deck. He might have the what's it called? The Goblin Hut instead of the Bomb Tower. Obviously, because Goblin Hut pretty much fits in every deck in the meta right now. Okay, Valkyrie coming out for a minute. Was not expecting that, although obviously the Valkyrie not going to be the best defense against my Lava Hound. We're going to get a Barb Barrel here. That's going to save some of the Baby Dragon's HP and also take down that Ewas a little bit faster. It's going to force me into playing a Bowler, but my Baby Dragon will still splash onto the Ewas there and take it out. Going to go for a Miner there. Unfortunately, the Mega Minion will die, but we still should get some decent chip damage on the tower with the Baby Dragon. And he's going to be down a lot of elixir. So I think that I'm just going to set up another Lava Hound push. As I mentioned before, he just used Baby Dragon and Mega Minion, so he shouldn't have anything in cycle other than the Ewas that he played before to defend against my Lava Hound. But as you guys can see, after that first push, we are definitely in a lead, and hopefully we can repeat that going into double elixir here with the second push. Now, we do have to be cautious. He could have Balloon. It's most likely Graveyard, but if he does have Balloon, then we're going to want to save our Goblin Hut or play 3 tiles from the river, or at least save some air counters just to make sure that we don't lose. It's probably Graveyard Freeze, if I'm correct. So yeah, we're going to play a Mega Minion and then a Miner onto the Ewas. He's going to NATO this push together, but I wanted to wait until I was able to kill the Bowler with the Miner there. but it looks like we might have played the miner a little bit too soon. I mean, it was able to kill the Ewis, so I guess it did its job, but we didn't get nearly as much damage as we did on the first push there. We're going to go for a poison on the graveyard here, and then hopefully the Spirit Goblins take out a lot of the Mega Minion and the Baby Dragon's HP. Go for a Baby Dragon of our own, make sure that the Mega Minion locks onto the Lava Hound there. Actually did turn around to kill our Mega Minion, but our Mega Minion will still live with a little bit of HP. Baby Dragon as well going down the tower, going to bar barrel the Ewis. Let's get a miner in the back of the tower, that way he can't NATO everything. And this should be pretty good here. Hopefully the miner gets a little bit chipper. I mean, it's going to be a while before we can actually take his tower, but I have a feeling that he's not going to be able to do anything to ours, especially if he does have the freeze spell. I feel like if he had poison, he would have already played at this point. It's going to be a pretty sizable push from him, actually, so I'm a little nervous. I'm going to play a Mega Minion up top here. Hopefully it doesn't die to his Mega Minion. We're going to Barbarians as well for the first time, I think, in this match. And then I'm going to poison just in case he does have the freeze there. Just better safe than sorry. Oh, he actually does have the freeze. So the wait on the poison kind of baited him into playing a freeze spell there. I think he probably could have waited on the freeze just to make sure that I didn't play poison at all. But obviously with freeze, you want to keep the most amount of skeletons alive as possible. And with that pretty much wasted freeze, that's going to be GG. He's not going to be able to defend this push. Baby Dragon splashing onto the tower. And yeah, we are 11-2. Can we clutch up in this Goblin Hut meta right now? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let's hop into the last game of the GC and hopefully get the win. Wow, we actually got into a game pretty much immediately there. Based on the last games, I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting to wait at least like 5 minutes. I guess we'll just go for a Goblin Hut first play. Let's see if he does the same. I mean, it's pretty funny. Goblin Hut, it went from being a nothing card to being one of the most popular cards in the game alongside the Skeleton Barrel. Haven't played any Skeleton Barrels this GC, so kind of surprising there, but obviously as you guys have seen, played a lot of Goblin Huts. Let's go for a Lava Hunt in the back. Up against the Expo here, so we're not going to have that many counters against Expo. I mean, we have Mega Minion, which is okay. We have Barbro, which is pretty solid. Oh, 10% battery, that's definitely not solid. And Barbarians will pretty much get taken out depending on what spell he has. He's got the Musketeer version, so this might actually be the no spell version with like Barbarians and Tesla and Snowball. So I don't think that would be too bad. We're going to Barbro on top of the Tesla to kill that. Unfortunately, the miner's not going to be able to do any damage to the Musketeer there. He played a pretty nice Ice Spirit and Skeletons there to protect that, but, you know, we'll still get a little bit of chip damage hopefully on the tower, although I don't know what counters to Expo I have. This is going to be a really tough match for us. I mean, we can split Barbarians, which is nice, but still, I really don't feel confident about this at all. All right, let's go for a Barbarians at the bridge. Hopefully he doesn't have the Fireball version. Normally the Expo Musketeer deck doesn't have Fireball, but he actually does. He's running a bit of an off-meta deck here. It's going to be really tough for us to break through. Very well played Knight by him, making sure that the tower locked on to the Mega Minion there, but we're not going to take too much damage there, luckily. I should split Barbarians from here on out, but this is going to be tough, guys. We're going to have to really clutch up, play very well here. And even if I play my absolute best for the rest of the game, I don't know if we'll be able to win. Let's go for should I go for a same lane Lava Hound? Okay, I think I'm going to go for the same lane Lava Hound here. He might go with an opposite lane Expo. If he does, then we're just going to play a Barbarian Barrel on that. But I think he's most likely going to just defend here. Wow, he actually goes for a same lane Expo. We're going to set up a Goblin Hut, and then we're going to a Barb Barrel as well. The Goblin Hut is actually a pretty decent defense against Expo because of the 3 Goblins that spawn at the end now. And yeah, it's going to tank a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, the Expo will get a little bit of chipper on my tower, but not too much. Let's go for a Miner on the what's it called? The Musketeer there. Did split his troops very well, so we can't poison both the Musketeer and the Tesla there, but we're going to set up another Lava Hound push here. We did just use Fireball, so our Barbarians will be a good counter to the next Expo. We're going to set up a Lava at the bridge, and we're going to play Barbarians. I don't think that we'll be able to defend our tower here, but hopefully we can just take it out. Maybe. Oh my, at least not in Fireball range? Okay, it's barely in Fireball range. That's going to be very unfortunate there, although we're going to try to make it so he has to play a Fireball on defense rather than offense, not taking our tower. Let's get a Poison down to kill the Musketeer here. This is our all-in Lava Hound push, although I don't know if we have time to break through. Mega Minion Musketeer locking on tower, Miners on the tower. Oh my, did we clutch up? He goes for the Fireball on offense. We're going to play a Barbarians in the pocket here. Obviously, he doesn't have Fireball, so he might get 3 count by this push. My Lava Hound unfortunately did not pop there, so Lava Hound's not going to do any damage there, but Barb Barrel on the King Tower. We're going to Miner his Musketeer to take that out. Hopefully we can break through. The tower is actually shooting the Lava Hound. That's very good for us. The Crown Tower was. He's going to go for a defensive Fireball. That's still so much damage on his King Tower. We're going to set up a Goblin Hut over here. That way we can tank for an offensive Expo. And we can also get a little bit of chipper on the King Tower throughout the match. Guys, we're clutching up here. We're doing so well. I cannot believe that we came back in this match. That is absolutely crazy, guys. All right, let's go in for a Barbarrel and a Poison just to kill this whole Expo push. We might take a little bit of damage here. Hopefully the Spirit Goblin's tank for the Expo. All right, that's going to be good. We're not going to take any damage there, luckily enough. And we're just doing some solid damage to his King Tower. I don't think we can go really offensive for the rest of the game. We're just going to try to play defense and try not to lose our tower. How do I defend this? Okay, we're going to go for a Miner and a Barbarrel once again. He luckily played the Tesla so that our Miner can hit both or our Barbarrel rather, can hit both the Tesla and the Expo there. We have to play a Mega Minion on top of this Knight. The Expo is going to get a little bit of damage on our tower. Kind of unfortunate there, but we're slowly whittling down his King Tower as well with these Goblin Huts here. We're going to play a Barbs on top of the Musketeer and a Baby Dragon as well. The Skeleton's actually doing chip damage to our tower. That's so bad. Oh no, he's going to go for a Fireball here. Luckily, the Spirit Goblins will tank, so my Miner will be able to tank for the Expo there. Going to get a little bit of chip damage on the King Tower as well. Oh, didn't even get one hit. That's not good. All right, let's set up another Goblin Hunt here. This has been pretty okay so far. All right, he's going to play another Knight. That was well played by him. Let's play a Baby Dragon, and let's get a Poison down on this whole push here. Expo's going to lock on tower there. Baby Dragon's going to lock on the Expo, though, and we have to go for an offensive Miner here. He's going to go for another Expo, so we're going to split Barbarians. That way he can't Fireball all of it. He actually catches the Miner, but I don't think Fireball will do enough to my tower for him to be able to win. Oh my, is he actually pulling my Barbarians all into one bump so he can Fireball all of them? Okay, that was a good try from him, but we actually clutched up the GC. I cannot believe we won that last game. That was so unbelievably close there. We got a huge lava push at the end. He went a little too aggressive with an offensive Fireball and an offensive Expo, and we were able to barely clutch up. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Really enjoyed making this one. Really happy that we were able to win the GC. And yeah, let's open up this chest. You're going to take a screenshot for the thumbnail, and boom. What cards will we get? I hope we get the legendary. This is my ult account, obviously, so we don't have really any of the cards leveled up. Maybe we can get some Skeleton Barrels Goblin Huts legendary? I don't know. What am I hoping for? Let's just see what we get. Oh, no legendary, unfortunately. I mean, we got the Skeleton Barrels, so it's really good. Let's see what we get for our epics. Got some balloons, obviously one of my favorite cards. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you guys with another video tomorrow and another Twitch stream. And yeah, peace.